Hello there, you beautiful people. My name is Willow, and welcome back to BattleTech. Today, we're going to be continuing our contracts that we got from the last mission. We're going to be doing the Benefactor contract, where we're going to be meeting some kind of contact who wanted to meet us. Either way, really quick, I wanted to go into the mech bays and show you what I've been working on for the mechs. I've refitted all of them to some degree. The only really change that we have for the Shadowhawk is this missile launcher. We used to have a large one. I swapped it out for a small, and I believe, yep, we still have jump jets and everything. In fact, I'm going to move this jump jet up a little bit because my OCD and such, and then cancel, confirm. Yeah, no tasks. Okay. Can you? How do I confirm? Okay, whatever. Confirm, whatever. It might still be weird. Either way, moving on to the blackjack. So what I've done here, and we'll see later on, is I took the machine guns off of the Locust, put them onto the Blackjack to help it with melee attacks, and with just really close range attacks. And I got the AC2 still here, and the medium laser still here. We lost 2 medium lasers because of that, and that's fine. Our heat efficiency is good on the Blackjack again. Beforehand, it was kind of poor, and I didn't like that. Meanwhile, on the Vindicator over here, we've gotten quite a big change. We used to have a variety of weapons. Now we have 5 medium lasers. If we can get this to work out, I'll be really happy. It's really heat efficient. It's not perfectly heat efficient, but it has enough. It'll be able to fire a few times. And I'm really happy about how this one's turned out, at least in theory. And with 5 medium lasers, we should be able to blow things away. And then, last but not least, what the Locust has instead of MGs now is a small laser, which still works like the MG. It will, whenever you run up, it will allow you to basically just get a attack off after you melee, and it's also just a short-range weapon. So that's about all of the changes I've made to those. Let's go ahead and go to our mech warriors. So I've been thinking about it, and I know what I'm going to go with for Duality, Willow's Duality, our character. We're going to go down Guts until level 8, probably, and then we're going to get Piloting to level 5. So that way we have a decent amount of melee. We may swap that around and go the other way around where we have 8 Guts, so that way we have a lot more to do with melee attacks. But either way, going to be a pretty fun setup. And yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and go into our contracts. As far as the other mech warriors, I haven't decided on them. And let's go ahead and start. Travel to Blepharon, we're already there, to meet your new client, but she's rich, her credentials seem to check out. Okay, I think it's going to be High Lady Kamea Arano. That's who I think the contact... Oh, I'm already wrong, so that call out was wrong. Mr. Oliveria, thank you for honoring my request. I am Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Centrella. We did hear about that. Whenever I was creating my character and I went through the character backstory, the Magistracy of Conopus is run by the Centrellas. Like, their government is a matriarchy, and it can be run by... It can be run by any woman, but the Centrella family is very powerful, and they always end up getting voted in. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract. I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Duality? Certainly, Lady Centrella, we wouldn't be here if you hadn't. My interest? Sure, but we need to hear details before I'm willing to commit to anything. Not yet, but keep talking. Maybe we'll get there. I'm gonna go with that one. Good answer. I think I'm going to like you, Commander Duality. The job I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your service, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. Fair enough deal, wouldn't you say? How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrella's image is replaced on screen by a grainy photo of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. Oh, that looks actually kind of cool. Alright. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo. one of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axelis, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer, and I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertinen. That's his last name? Didn't know that. I have an engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. Haven't heard of her. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon. When you clear a path to the crash site, Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Duality, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. I fought against legends, Lady Centrella. Pirates do not worry me. So what I'm hearing is you want to pay us to play babysitter while a bunch of gearheads fix the ship. Sounds like a relatively straightforward job. Should be easily within our capabilities. I fought against legends, Lady Centrella. Pirates do not worry me. Then I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there will be more waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Duality. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Willow. We're looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're gonna get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Centrella. I am to prove that to you on Alexis. Okay, Lady Centrella, you've got yourself some mercenaries. This feels too good to be true, but I don't see what choice we've got. You've got yourself some mercenaries. I am to prove to you. Yeah, we're gonna prove our worth. Prove it. Very good. I'll forward the contract to Mr. Oliveira. You know, Commander Duality, your exploits on Solaris 7 are remembered in the Magistracy. I watched some of your fights myself. I saw your potential. Let's hope that you live up to it. All right. The contact for Lady Centrella's derelict recovery job is ready for you to review in the command center. We should follow up when you think you're ready. Alrighty, that's gonna be really fun. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna go over everything again, and then once I think we're ready, we're gonna go ahead and go into the command center, go to that contract, accept it, and see what's going on. Alright, everybody, we're now done. I went over everything, made sure all of the mechs are in good order. Let's go ahead and look at this. Alright, priority mission, Axelis. Travel to Alloway and dock with the jump ship you find waiting there. It will carry you to Axelis, the pirate moon where the Argo crash landed centuries ago. Further details on the job will be provided upon your arrival. I haven't found any mention of Axelis on our star map, Commander. It appears to be a completely uncharted system. It makes me wonder how Lady Centrella knows where to find it, but it isn't my place to ask. Didn't know you were about to go over financials. Current funds, 630,000. That seems a little bit low. I'd like to get that back up into the 7-figure range. But whatever. Next. Nope, don't change anything. I don't give a fuck. Bye. Extension. Banging noises draw you to the shared mech warrior barracks, where you find Glitch disassembling one of the leper's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses and explains, "There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks." As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Let's go ahead and just set aside the money to pay the fine. I mean, if it makes the crew happier, I'm happy. Morale increase. You look Glitch in the eye. You know how the chain of command works. You have to clear things like this before you can start. Well, can I? You look over Glitch's work. It's cleanly done with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During the chat with Darius, you compare the costs of the fines to the benefit for the mech warriors and decide it's worth it. Alright, we just entered. We've arrived at Alloway, Commander. Proceed with our current contract? Proceed! Commander, I'm setting course for Lady Centralla's jump ship. It's strange though. The moon it's taking us to, Axelis, doesn't appear on any of my maps. Which leads me to wonder, where exactly are we going? And how do they intend to get us there? Several hours later in uncharted space. That was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach is still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards use a pirate point to get us here. If we'd suffered a misjump, our sour stomach would be the least of your concerns. The Leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we could have gotten irreparably mangled. The cautionary holovids they showed us at the Academy were the stuff of nightmares. When exactly did you realize what Centralla's jump ship crew was planning on? I'm sure they were, but we're fine. Save your concerns for the job ahead. We're mercenaries. Our job carries an assumption of risk. You heard the commander. Stow the complaints and pay attention. We have a job to do. We have a job to discuss. A grainy map of the barren moon fills your view screen. A section of the image has been highlighted in white. The Argo's crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belongs to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Axelis has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil, is that supposed to be scary? Sounds like the kind of name you'd choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think Axelis gets a lot of visitors. They have a strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. Define light battle mech activity. What are we talking about exactly? I can't put an exact number on it. All I have are surface scans to go on. From what data I do have, I'd expect the pirates to be able to field a full lance of light battle mechs, all of them in poor repair. There are mixed reports of something bigger, that Grim Sybil's mech. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or arrangement or armament, but given the shape that everything else is on Axelis, I imagine that it's being held together with chewing gum and baling wire. What else do you have on Grim Sybil before today? I had never heard of her. Yeah, I hadn't either. Centralla's intel says Grim Sybil mostly stays put on Axelis, but she's gotten at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Sybil's bio is pretty sparse. There isn't a lot of meat here, just a note that she came up under Lady Paula Trevelyan, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. I guess that's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death and all. Lady Death? Really? I swear, these pirate names are killing me. Are mech warrior call signs really any better, Yang? Keep it going, Darius. What do you expect, Yang? They're pirates, not poets. Their only real job requirement is a willingness to kill for money. Yeah, I guess that's true. Fair enough. Is there anything of interest on that file, Darius? Don't leave us in suspense. Well, it looks like Trevelyan and Sybil had a falling out. That's not terribly surprising, given the Pirate Queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive somehow. Good on her. She's been living on Axelis ever since. The rest of the report is just a rap sheet. Apparently our bandit queen has racked up quite the astonishing number of kills over the years, mostly against merchants and freighter crews, but kills all the same. She likes to get her hands dirty and she knows her way around a battle mech. That's all I've got. Oh, I didn't read that. Whatever, it's fine. The entire structure is surrounded by, this was just like, progress the story, tell me more about their defenses. The entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task will be able to take down the radar towers so that Summire can approach the derelict. After you've secured the crash site, she'll dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old flying wreck to work again. Wreck flying again. Lady Centrella has a massive stack of C-bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that their chief engineer can pull this off. I'd never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Centralla's mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She was telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation, supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wonderkind, a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. That's good enough for me. I guess we'll find out with them, won't we? I'll believe it when I see it, but for what it's worth, I hope you're right. Alright, we're finally probably going to be getting into the mission. Lots of dialogue this time. Yeah, me too. Now that we're here, we're kind of committed to seeing this job through. I'll leave it up to you, Willow. Good hunt, or I'll leave it to you, Willow. Good hunting on the moon's surface. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Alright, here we go. We don't have any choice for our mech deployment. So yeah, I mean, I could give the mechs, I could swap the mechs around, but why do that? Decker's gonna be in his Locust yet again. Alright. So we have to destroy the radar towers to bring down Grim Sibyl's anti-aircraft guns, proceed to the Argo's crash site, defend against Grim Sibyl's pirates, while Dr. Murad's team restores power to the derelict. A self-appointed bandit queen has taken possession of the Argo, a derelict dropship and relic of the Star League era. We believe that it belongs in more suitable hands, namely ours. You will drop on Axilis, shut down the pirates' anti-aircraft capabilities, and hold out while our engineers bring the Argo back to life. 15 salvage and 1.152 million credits. That's pretty good. Or C-bills. Either way, this seems straightforward enough, but be careful, Willow. We don't know what for sure what you're going to find on that moon. We've had enough surprises already. We have had enough surprises. I already know that I'm 99% sure that when they're talking about we don't know the tonnage of the mech that Grim Sibyl has, the bigger mech, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a heavy mech, which is bigger than any of ours. But even if it is, I don't mind. Welcome to Axilis, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you'd expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Sibyl's radar stations just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles for the time being. At least we know that Grim Sibyl has at least one lance. For the time being, at least, we know that Grim Sibyl has at least one lance of battle mechs, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirates' turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch, and they can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the turret generator. That'll be the fastest way to neutralize the threat. After the pirates' radar stations are down, you'll be clear to proceed to the Argo. Good hunting, Commander. Knock out their radar cover, crush any pirate resistance, and secure us that derelict. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see about getting our mechs into battle. We'll move Willow's Duality first, then Behemoth, then Glitch, and then Decker.
Enemy detected.
Okay, then Decker. All of our mechs are going to get a bunch of evasives. Wow, that Shadowhawk has a ton of evasive. That's ridiculous. Alright.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
Driving.
Oh, I love the...
We can't fight it.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
Oh man, I love the voice acting here. That's beautiful. Alright, can you get in range to shoot that? Nope, you can't. Okay, well, just keep going forward, Decker. Maybe you can get some damage done onto this. I don't know if your super light lasers will be able to fire on it. Yeah, the small lasers and the medium lasers can fire. A bunch of tiny ass lasers. Gonna do okay damage. Alright, whose turn is it? Okay, there we go. That vehicle moved forward and did its thing. I believe Willow's Duality might have our best long-range armament, so I'm going to go ahead and get them in range already to fire at the turret generators. That should be good enough for now. Let's fire at the turret generators. Those AC-2s only have a 65% chance to hit, but we're going to take it. Oh, wow. I think both of them hit, which is pretty good, all things considered. If we jump, you can't do anything. Okay, well, then sprint for one more turn.
Got it.
You can't hit anything anyways, so you may as well sprint to get that evasion bonus. And then Behemoth, can you get in range to attack anything? Okay, you can get in range to attack the turret generator. That's my priority numero uno, is that turret generator. I want it dead in as few turns as is possible. Alright, so let's fire the AC-5 at it.
Taking the shot.
Okay, that's so close to it. Man, if we had fired with Decker, we would have been able to. Okay, Decker's gonna probably take a hit, but Decker has 6 points of evasion. There's no way whatever attacks him actually hits him. Oh, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Yeah, Decker. Yeah, Decker, you got this. Oh, the Shadowhawk had some evasion, but not nearly as much. Okay, that's okay. It'll all be okay. More misses? You know what? Decker, you're taking a lot of damage. I'm happy with this.
Minor damage.
Yeah, you're showing minor damage, but you're also kicking some ass. So, we're going to go ahead and move up here, and you're going to fire on that turret generator, and you're going to kill it. I believe in you, Decker. I believe in Decker. Do you all believe in Decker? I believe in Decker. Decker is the man. The man with a plan. The Italian stallion. I don't know if he's Italian or not, but that's the generator dead, so now we only have to kill the little itty-bitty tanks. So that should be pretty easy. I am excited. Alright, let's go ahead and move. Okay, you are the furthest back. Let's move you forward. Can you fire on that tank? My voice. Can you fire on that tank? You can. Yeah, sure. Fire the AC-5. Structure exposed. Yeah, it's not dead, but hey. Well, you can't always get everything you want. Wow, you really just cannot move very much. Okay, go ahead and just sprint up here. You're not going to be able to attack either way, so why bother? Maybe Glitch can also sprint up there and get something done. I don't think Glitch will be in range of anything either, so sprint up there, Glitch.
Double time.
Not getting a lot of damage done to these tanks at the moment, but that'll be okay. We'll deal with it. Everything has points of evasion now. A few points of it, so we're pretty good. Yeah, Striker's probably going to fire onto... Yeah. Minor damage. Minor damage. That's perfectly fine. I don't care about that kind of damage. That kind of damage is insignificant. Oh, you missed! Why did you fire at that? Like, you had probably a much better chance of hitting the Locust. Like, I have to imagine. Okay, well, Decker, you're going to go ahead and run over here and melee attack the Bulldog, which looks kind of like a normal modern tank. I can't look at it right here, but kind of did in the other thing. And then you're going to fire your lasers. Is it dead? Nope. Yeah, look at that. Kind of looks like a modern tank, which is interesting. I really don't like that it always moves my camera to wherever they are. But yeah, look at that. Like that's pretty believably just like a normal modern tank. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, you know what? You go ahead and go over here, Behemoth. I'll let you move up. You're going to kill that tank off for us. And yeah, Alpha Strike the tank. Make sure it's dead. Yep, that's a very dead tank. Good job. Good job. So as you can see, the Shadowhawk now is much more effective at one range. I don't like having a bunch of weapons that are at separate ranges. I'd rather just have my mechs designed to be very optimal at one range instead of having them, like, try and be multiple things. Yeah, go ahead and fire. Your heat's gonna be fine. Okay, so that is a dead vehicle, and yeah, the modifications I've made to the mechs seem to have worked pretty well so far.
What can I do for you?
You're not going to be able to attack that, so why don't you just move up a little bit, and whatever you can attack up here, attack. I don't know what that line was pointing to. This is the radar thing, right? Oh, there's another one right here. Yeah, fire everything. Fire all 5 of your medium lasers. You hit a rock, but apparently it did damage to that thing, so you know what, I don't really care. Seems effective to me. Who are you gonna fire at? Oh. Ah, that's nothing. That's nothing. He can take your hits.
Commander.
He doesn't even care. Now, he's gonna come over here and he's going to step on you, because you are a tiny little vehicle. Come on, shoot your lasers at it now. Is it gonna die when you shoot your lasers at it? Yeah, Decker! That's what I'm talking about, Decker. You got this.
One more for the trash heap.
Alright. Alright, so Willow's Duality can I want to keep moving up as much as possible, so I'm going to let Willow's Duality and the Vindicator focus on the radar on the right, and I'll let the others focus on the other one. There we go. See, the Blackjack now is basically this mid-range weapon that can also happen to be relatively effective at fighting very close range with the support weapons now. And I like that. I like that a lot. Also, heat-wise, like, doing alpha strikes, these things don't mind doing alpha strikes. That's a bunch of lasers fired into that radar thing. It's gonna survive, which is perfectly fine. Behemoth can move all the way up here and look to the left. And, just a little bit. And then we're gonna fire with Behemoth, and yeah, Alpha Strike. If it's all gonna do damage, Alpha Strike. I like Alpha Striking. That's done it, Commander. The AA guns are down. Now get to the crash site and secure that area. Alright. Let's go ahead and have everybody sprint up here.
I copy.
Alright, so I've gotten all the mechs lined up here just so that we have everybody kind of close to each other, and we're all going to move into the zone at the... around this point. I want to go to this choke point. Okay, one of you is not going to get quite as far. Decker, don't go too far ahead. Alright. The crash site is secure. Samire, you've got a clear approach path to the derelict. 2 steps ahead of you, XO. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming in hot. Alright, gonna land over here, which is, interesting. Why are they landing on the opposite side of where I just cleared everything out? Whatever, that's perfectly fine. What's all this sound? What's going on? What's going on? Enemy contact. The package is delivered, XO. I'm taking the Leopard to a safe distance before the pirates can get their guns running again. Roger that, Mayor. Dr. Murad, your team is clear to enter the derelict. I hear you, Mr. Oliveria. We're making our way inside now.
All right, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
Ah, I love the voice acting.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad.
Okay. Not all of the voice acting is perfect, but I just love that it's voice acted. Like, sue me. Sue me if I'm having the wrong opinion. Alright. Okay. Decker? Wait, do we detect any other? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. They said a full lance. I don't trust it. I'm gonna keep him right here. He's kind of in cover. Oh, look, there's some more mechs back there that we didn't have spotted before. Now they're detected before, I guess is what I should say. Yeah, let's just fire it. What could go bad? What, I mean, yeah, we missed, but we have great heat. We can manage the heat just fine, so. Yeah, I know, you missed. I don't love you any less, Decker. Alright. Alright, Willow's Duality. Yeah, move up. This is like perfect range. That's like mid-range. We should be able to get some really good shots in on this commando mech. Sure, our accuracy isn't going to be that great. Can I actually order somebody else? No. Okay. Then I'll use Precision Strike on him. And we're just going to say center torso. That's our highest chance hit. Alright. And we blew off an arm, and whoa, that Alpha Strike killed off the mech! Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, they're going to move forward now with one of their tanks. I don't care. That's one mech down. There's 2 more mechs moving up. There should be... Let's see. If I'm doing the math right, we've killed 1 mech. There was a total of at least 5 mechs that we mentioned. So we have at least 4 mechs left in the fight. Let's go ahead and... That's not going to work. Glitch.
On you, Commander.
Glitch can go ahead and sprint forward over here. Let's try and keep all of our mechs generally in the same area. Rough terrain, of course, it sucks to have rough terrain, but we don't have a good choice on how it's all going. The unknown vehicles, I think this one might get into range to where we can see it. Behemoth can get over here and actually fire on something? Yeah, sure. If we can fire on something this turn, I'll be happy with that. Even if it's just firing with one of our weapons. Yeah, it's just the AC-5. We're not going to do a cold shot. That's a Jenner. It's something we haven't seen yet. And
Hope we can salvage
lethal damage. We just hit the head. Oh my god. Behemoth over here is a sniper. Oh my god. We've one-turned every mech so far. Holy shit. I'm so good at video games, guys. I would say the modifications to the mechs has worked out perfectly, flawlessly. I know the AC-5 was there before I modified it, and I barely modified the Shadowhawk, but I'm taking credit for that one with my modifications. You know what? Locust on Locust action, I am fine with this. Go ahead, get up there, Decker. I'll take some ballsy moves after we two-turn kill off 2 mechs. Oh my word, that is beautiful. Sure, fire it all. Do a precision strike for all I care. Do a precision strike. Go center torso. Yeah. Alright, yeah, see, you didn't do a lot of damage, Decker, but that's fine. That's fine. Decker no longer having to carry the team on his shoulders. Decker is so happy at the moment that his teammates are stepping up. Okay, he missed with most of his attacks. Yeah, there's no real armor on the back of your mech. Hey, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. I'm not gonna let nobody hurt you. Nobody's gonna really hurt you. No, don't jump. Don't jump. Just move forward with the blackjack and we'll fire at the Locust. Because the Locust is definitely the biggest threat and... Oh, wait, no. That's just bad chances. We'll fire the 2 AC-2s at the Scorpion way back there. And it's dead. So every turn we're getting kills. That is perfectly fine with me. Okay, Glitch, you can move up next. You can move up next, Glitch. That's perfectly fine. Maybe Glitch will have a good shot. If not, we can remove one of the stacks of evasion. Let's do a precision strike. 65% chance on everything? Yeah, precision strike then. Ooh. Oh man, we have some powerful mechs. These mechs are absolutely destroying. Okay, now then, Behemoth, you're gonna get into some short-range combat. We have some... I don't really remember if the small missile launchers are good at short range. The AC-5 isn't. Everything else pretty okay at short range. So there we go. That's another structure. That's another vehicle dead. We're doing really good.
Dr. Murat.
Oh.
Pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Oh Jesus, that sounds intense.
Talk to me.
I think Sergeant's dead.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers.
Oh no! Oh God.
Everywhere.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Wait, why am I moving?
Ship flying again.
All right, everybody just brace here. Oh! Did I move to the perfect spot? Oh God, we missed some of the scripted dialogue. Aw, damn it. You think you're gonna steal my ship, you miserable little scrub? Hey, I'm not a scrub, you're a scrub. Your mechs have all died in one turn. Nobody steals from Grim Sybil. I'm gonna carve you like a roasted pig. That's a big mech. It doesn't look that big. I mean, it's bigger than my mechs, but who cares? Yeah, but it's in terrible condition. Concentrate your fire, you should be able to take it. Alright, my turn. Decker.
Receiving you.
Oh, Decker. Oh, Decker. Decker, get in there. Do your melee attack shindig thing. Oh, damn it. I didn't get to get a good look at that because this mountain's in the way. Damn it, mountain. Oh, structure exposed. Okay. What are you doing? How dare you? How rude of you.
Warning. Armor breach.
Very,
Internal damage.
very rude. But you know what? You know what? I want to try out this melee idea I had with the MGs. Maybe melee is really good.
Engaging physical attack.
Alright, there we go. We got some melee going. Why is the game stuttering all of a sudden? Okay, game is stuttering. Do not know why. You know what? You're going to go ahead and melee attack the Shadowhawk as well. Alright, there we go. It's unsteady. And Glitch is actually going to move right here and attack the big mech. I know that they said focus my fire, but Glitch has all of these. We're going to do a precision strike. And yet again, just going to call center torso. I don't really know how precision strike works, but I'm going to go with the one. I'm going to treat it like VATS and Fallout. Whichever has the highest percentage, I'm going with.
Got it.
Structure that took out a lot of armor. What are you do not jump jet melee me, I swear to God. Why are they focusing on the blackjack so heavily?
Warning. Armor low.
Yeah, I noticed armor is low because they really apparently don't like the blackjack. Okay, let's go ahead and go over here and melee attack this guy. That doesn't do a lot of damage. Do the small lasers do anything? That doesn't do a lot of damage either. He missed with most of that. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Well, I guess that's okay, but still, damn it. Let's move back and turn around so we can fire at kind of a standard range. Let's see if we like just one to keep us a little bit safer and two to try and get some more damage done. Let's do a precision shot against this guy that increases our accuracy. And oh, pilot injured, explosion. Okay, wait, enemy mech destroyed. Oh my God, our mechs are so powerful. I love it. You know what, can you just attack? No, you can't. Okay, move, stay in position, just turn. And attack this guy with all of that. Do a precision strike, in fact. Do a precision strike. Go for the center torso.
Target.
Alright, that's perfectly fine. Glitch,
Waiting on you, Commander.
can you just attack outright? Oh, yeah, then go ahead and fire.
This should be good.
Okay. What you doing? What you doing? Okay, you're gonna move over here. Are you gonna try and fire at the blackjack again? Oh, you're gonna move there and fire at the locust, which is probably...
Damage, Commander.
You know what? The locust is going to just continue going for melee attacks.
Got it.
Alright, go ahead and melee him with the locust. Oh, wow! Destroyed the right arm with that headbutt. Jump jet heavy destroyed, or H, I'm guessing that means heavy. Alright, Willow's Duality can move, just move over a little bit. And let's see if Willow's Duality can even get another kill here. Alright, precision strike, sure. Center torso, fire. Oh my God, we are racking up the kills. I'm racking up the kills. The blackjack is doing freaking great. Get your lance to the Argo, Commander. I'm just about done. All right. I'm sad that we missed that voice acted section, but yeah, you know, shit happens. Everybody sprint over. Decker, go ahead and get into the area.
Confirmed.
All right, next turn, everybody should be there, and there we go. There we go. It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engines are online and I have thrust control. Go now. Celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in 2 centuries, this beast is gonna fly.
Mission successful.
Man, that just reminds me of Scooter from Borderlands 2. And where he's like, to see the fruits of your loins, this city's gonna fly. Well, damn it. All right. Wait, do we get to... Wait, we don't get an animation of it flying? What? Aw. Well, that's sad. Either way, destroy the radar towers and bring down Grim Sybil's anti-aircraft guns. Proceed to the Argo's crash site. When against Grim Sybil Pirates, destroy Dr. Murad's, or wait, well, oh, defend. Okay, yeah, we're good. Somebody asked me to, oh, I didn't read a thing back there. You know what, in editing, I'll just zoom in on it so you all can read it. There's so much reading in this game, I'm just bound to miss some of it. So, Willow's Duality got injured, and 2 of our mechs have to get repairs. But nothing major was damaged other than, like, these are just repairs that take a tiny bit of time. Holy shit, 3 mechs and 2 tank kills? Man, we carried. I am a badass battle mech pilot. 1500 XP for everybody? Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. Alright, so somebody was asking me how exactly salvage and how salvage and credit and negotiating works. As far as I understand, when you're going to negotiate for salvage versus credits, credits are just set. If you beat the mission with all of its requirements, you get that amount of credits. But salvage is a little bit different and is a little bit more playing the odds. So right now the way it works is if you get mech salvage, you have to get 3 of the exact same. So you have to get JR7D, JR7D, JR7D. We actually can just get a mech here, which I am going to go for. So right now we're going to get the JR7D, which is the Jinner mech. It was that mech that we basically one-shot the pilot out of. And that is pretty much how it works. So the way that it works is whenever you're picking, you get a fraction. The smaller number on top is the amount you get to choose. So right here, we selected 3 items. The total, the 15, the bigger number, that's how many you're going to get. The rest of the items that you do not personally pick are given to you just randomly out of this list. Anything in this list can show up. So when we hit confirm, we can see that we got some Locust salvage. We got a Shadowhawk salvage, which we'll probably keep, because if we can get another Shadowhawk online, probably will go for it. And we get a bunch of various miscellaneous weapons. So, see, that's basically how that works. As far as credits, you saw the 1-point-something million claim salvage, total value, 7 million value in salvage. That is pretty valuable. Now then, so as you can see, the salvage was actually, in that case, worth more than the mission. So I'm thinking that possibly in the future, going for salvage over going for credits is probably better. But if you need a specific amount of credits, it's probably a lot better to go for... Oh, cutscene! Is that Lady Kamea Arano? Because that looks like her, but if it's not her, I wouldn't be surprised. Wait, I said our contact was going to be Lady Kamea Arano. Hi, Lady Kamea Arano, whatever you want to call her. In exile, high orbit, somewhere. Okay. Anna Maria Centrella, you've done excellent work, Commander Duality. You've earned yourself an opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't believe she needs an introduction. Lady Kamea Arano, and I don't remember his name. I'm happy to see you again, Willow's Duality. Or should I say, Commander. She's alive! I was right! Damn it! I was assuming I was wrong. You've done well for yourself. The old man would have been pleased. Yeah, indeed. It must come as a shock to you seeing us here in Alloway, seeing us at all. I apologize for that, but I had to be sure that you were the mech warrior I remembered before I reached out to you. And now, with the Argo on its way to Lyreton for repairs, I know you are everything I remember and more. None of that matters, Lady Urano. I'm just happy to see you alive. I can't believe you're standing here. The entire Reach is convinced that you're dead. I'm everything you remember. You show up after 3 years, and that's all you have to say? None of that matters. You know, I am happy to see you alive. I mean, I knew you were alive because of the beginning cutscene, but still. Yes, but how? Forgive me, Lady Urano, but you're supposed to be dead. Lord Medaria, too. The news feeds ran footage of your dropship getting blown out of the sky on loop for months. That wasn't her dropship. The broadcasts of her death were directorate propaganda, well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. And with that, Kamea, I'll leave you to your reunion. Your reunion. Best of luck with the negotiations, and keep me apprised of whatever decision you come to. Lady Centralla's face winks off the view screen. The dull blue glow of her hollow projection slowly dies away. Lady Centralla was right about the propaganda, Willow's Duality. My uncle's directorate is run on lies. Though in this case, they very nearly became true. The directorate's assassins pursued us into the frontier. In the months following the coup, we had more than our fair share of close calls. Eventually, they gave up looking for us, and we've been living in exile ever since. Where have the two of you been hiding these past 3 years? As far from directed space as we could get without leaving the frontier, a miserable little ball of rock called Zathras. It was a nasty, brutish planet full of internecine strife and bloody turmoil. There were power struggles and mad nobles, plagues and zealots and holy wars. So you're saying it was your typical frontier world? More or less. Living on Cormodor, I heard stories about the problems that many frontier systems face, but I was detached. I never saw how rough life outside the Aurigan Coalition could get. My uncle's coup changed everything, Willow's Duality, including me. You had Centrella send us after the Argo. I'd like to know why. Oh, his name is Alexander. Okay, I'm gonna go with first names. Some of these last names are just absolutely impossible for me. In part as a test of your abilities, to make sure that your performance on Cormodor wasn't a fluke. Our experience in the coup has taught us to be careful, Commander Duality. We couldn't just reach out to you on faith. But the Argo herself is important as well. She isn't just a ship, Willow's Duality. She's a symbol of reclamation and rebirth, and the return of better days. You'll see for yourself soon enough. She was majestic vessel once, a true product of the Star League, and under Dr. Murad's care, she will be again. Okay, you made it off Cormodor, and you found me. Let's talk about why. I imagine you've already guessed. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes, and I intend to take my throne back. But I can't do it without you. We have resources, an army drawn from all across the frontier. Perhaps most importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Centrella, and the tacit support of her government. That means money. A great deal of money. I didn't realize the Aurigan Coalition was on such good terms with the magistracy. As it happens, I like money. A lot. But I assume Centrella isn't doing this out of the goodness of her heart. My family hails from the magistracy. I know that that my people didn't hold the Aurigan Coalition in especially high regard. So why are they helping you? I'm glad I chose the magistracy. It seems maybe it just bases it off of who you chose in the beginning, but still, if it doesn't, and I just chose the magistracy and got lucky, that's pretty cool. Because we're useful. The magistracy sees Kamea's claims to the throne as an asset worth paying for. They want to see the directorate dealt with, but it isn't in their interest to do it themselves. They'd prefer to keep their own hands clean. The Rimward Periphery is a powder keg, Willow's Duality. Tensions between the Taurian Concordat and the Federated Suns are high. My uncle's military posturating could be viewed as provocation by either side. If open conflict between these superpowers If open conflict between superpowers were to erupt, it'd be difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The magistracy wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war. And your House Centrella's best hope for a clean solution. They fill your war chest and remove the Directorate from the board, and the magistracy lets tensions between the Federated Sons and the Torians simmer down on their own. Am I reading the situation correctly, Lady Arano? Correctly enough, Mr. Oliveria. But understand that this isn't just about diffusing a dangerous situation. For me, taking on the Directorate is personal. I would assume so. They killed off a lot of your people. My uncle betrayed me. The founding council has been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity has been cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for a reckoning. And with your help, I will bring them one. Join with me, Willow's Duality, and we will not fail. You already sold me on this, Kamea. I pledge myself and my company to your cause. Your cause is honorable, Lady Kameo. If the price is right, I think we can do business together. This company is a business, not a charity. If you want us to win you your throne, it's gonna cost you. You already sold me on this, Kamea. I pledge myself and my company to your cause. I was hoping you'd say that. Of course, you cannot wage a war on my behalf while your travel restrictions remain in place, and so I shall break them. Now that you have pledged yourself to me, I buy your company's debts, all of them. You'll be free to travel and seek clients as you please, as long as you come to me when I call for you, and on the day that I reclaim my throne, your obligation to me will be forgiven. Your debt wiped clean. Ooh, this is getting intense. I'm loving it. I love the music too. It works so well. Ooh, this game is so good. Of course, you'll also be paid. Oh, Alexander. Of course, you will also be paid for every battle you fight at our behest. At a rate that will feel quite generous given the clientele you're accustomed to. Thanks to House Centrella, we have money to burn. Money to burn! I like the sound of that. I'll justify your faith in me, Lady Arano. Together, we will make Mastiff Montgomery proud. It's been a long time since we've been able to stretch our wings. It'll feel good to get out of our little corner of the frontier again. I'll justify your faith in me, Lady Arano. I'm behind this. I'm 100% behind this. Fuck the Directorate. They blowing up city blocks. I'm not about that life. I'm pleased that you feel that way. In truth, I feel that Sir Raiju is smiling down upon us even now. I'll take my leave of you for now. I have an army to rally and preparations to make, but it won't be long before I contact you again, and when I do, I'll need you ready. Prepare yourself and your company, Willow's Duality. Our war is about to begin. Lady Arano just bought up all of our debt, Commander. That means no more banks restricting our jump ship access. We can travel to more systems now, but we should still steer clear of the major states. We don't want it to look like we're going to cut and run. Good news, Commander. Once Doc Morad got the crew and her crew got that wrecked ship away safely, they found most of a Centurion in its cargo hold. It's not equipped for combat yet, but with a little love and attention, I think I could return it to service. Swing by the mech bay and check it out, and check it and order a refit. Okay. A sturdy and reliable mech, the Centurion is both good at taking and giving a beating. CN9A models are able to engage at any range, but their damage curve increases as they approach a target.
That mech is ready to fight.
Okay, a pop-up. Organized chaos. In the morning briefing, Yang jumps right in. Commander, the Leopard is too small. My mechs keep tripping over everything. Chief, we talked about this, Darius says in exasperation. We can't exactly knock down any walls. Samire inserts herself. What if we move some supplies into other parts of the Leopard? The bunks, the kitchen, hell, I'll even store some boxes in the cockpit if it'll help. Yang rubs his chin. Yeah, if I had some breathing room for a week, I could reorganize and make room for everything to move back. Let's go with the middle option. I just want to see what happens. Move only a small amount of supplies. Your company gains +1 tech point for 14 days. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I like having +1 tech point. Tech point is here. mech tech. Tech points are generated each day and spent to repair or customize battle mechs. Tech points only apply to one mech task at a time, so additional tasks are queued to be worked on next. On your way to the Leopard's Galley, you run into Summire heading the same way. Commander, it has been a long week. I know I can't make more hours on the day, but I can make more coffee. When you enter the cramped galley, you find Medusa and Decker in a tense standoff in front of the empty coffee pot. Medusa sees you. Commander, this is the last of the coffee. The XO says we won't have any more until the next supply run. Decker shoves his way forward. I got here first, and he almost stole it while I was looking for my favorite mug. Can I give it to Decker? I don't give a fuck about Medusa. Well, you know what? I like Decker, so I'm gonna split the coffee between them. High spirits. Okay. Fucking Medusa.
Waypoint reached.
We arrived at Clef Stand. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we're here. Let's go ahead and check the store. Let's just see what weapon options we actually have. And... ooh, AC-20. The King of Battlefield in term of hit harder. Standard... oh, hell yes, I'm buying this.
New weapon system.
And also, give me the MG. Okay, cool. Alright, so, now we're going to be building the Centurion around that AC-20. So, AC-20, whoa, that thing takes up, whew, how heavy is this thing? 14 tons, holy shit. Okay, let's go ahead and... oh man, we're committing a lot of tonnage to just this weapon. We're gonna go for that now. Our heat efficiency still seemingly fine, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go ahead and look into our short-range missile options. We're gonna have to go with the relatively low tonnage options. So, an SRM-4, some SRM ammo. Equipment, let's equip a heat sink and another heat sink, and now we can start shaving armor off. We're going to start shaving it off the back first, just so we can make sure that the front of our thingamadude is pretty well armored. The legs can also lose a little bit of armor, and we'll shave a tiny bit off of the front of the torso. Let's just go ahead and have center torso go down a little bit. Well, actually, center torso is most likely to be hit. So we'll get these left and right torsos down a tiny bit. And technically, this would be a technically fine mech. We don't have jump jets, so we can't really jump around, which kind of sucks. If we remove this heatsink, our heat efficiency is fine. Our average range goes up a little bit, and then we can equip a couple of jump jets. How many can we get? We can get 2 jump jets, so we can jump. And you know what? I'm willing to try this. It is a relative, like the short-range missiles, standard range. It's going to be mainly based around that. We could technically, instead of having jump jets, if we wanted, throw a small laser on. And that small laser would hurt our heat efficiency, but overall we could get maybe a heat sink. No, we couldn't. You get a jump jet, like a singular jump jet, which is interesting. Know what? No, this for now will be fine. We're gonna move the heatsink to the middle, the center torso, so that way we don't have any issues with it getting blown off. Because if the center torso goes, we're fucked anyways. So yeah, this is gonna be the mech for now. And I don't know how well it's going to work. Hopefully it works fine. It only has 5 shots with this, so it does not have a super large amount of able to fight stuff, but it'll be okay. It's not too expensive to make this happen.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, And you know what? Just to be awesome, I'm going to let that finish up. And I'm going to show you what the mech looks like, because it does have a visual effect on the mech, and I think this one's going to look pretty cool. Medical expenses. In the morning briefing, Darius pulls up an inventory spreadsheet on the Leopard's view screen. We're running a little low on medical supplies, meta patches, trauma kits, a few other things. It isn't critical yet, but I feel better when we're well stocked. Samire frowns. Why do we keep patching our supplies in drips and drabs? Can't we just get some kind of bulk discount and get ahead of the problem? God knows we'll end up using them, and maybe the doctors can speed up our recovery time for a while. Buy extra supplies, spend the money. Gotta spend money to make money, and I'd rather have a good medical facility. I mean, I'm gonna probably have to use it. I'm the only one I'm the commander, and I have to go down and actually fight, so like, come on. I want a good. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this, and yeah, let's go to the, whoa, mech has unused tonnage. Okay. Let's go ahead and up the armor as much as we can. 45 and the, you know what? In fact, I'd rather even have that armor on the legs. Okay, that's up the armor. Confirm.
Right.
Okay, the work's done. Okay, now we can go to refit, and we can go to view mech, and this is what we're looking at. We have that big beefy cannon on the arm that used to just kind of be flat. We have a missile launcher right here. Eventually, I do want to try and upgrade this missile launcher. We could put 2 lasers here on the chest. I don't know how I feel about doing that. And that's all of our weapon options, but we have a huge amount of stuff invested in this right arm, which is, it also has a huge amount of armor, and it's a very durable mech, and we can change the pattern. I didn't even notice this, but you know what? I really like that pattern 1. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. We're gonna keep that. Equip mech. Okay. Confirm. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and back out of there. And yeah, so in the next episode, we're going to be taking up another random contract, because now we are kind of in the stage of the game where we can kind of just decide to do whatever we want. So yeah, I'll be looking through contracts while everything's going on, and probably going to be recording the next episode here in about 20-30 minutes. So yeah, I love you all. Thank you to my patrons, Timothy Calderwood, Sergeant Syphilis, and Nogthar. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you. Like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!